Intellectual property. This has been a hot topic within our age of technology. Many a lawsuit has been made by big companies and individuals alike to protect their intellectual assets that could be transformed into monetary gain. In this video, we are going to touch on what intellectual property is, copywriting, fair use, and intellectual property's role in online education. Let us begin with what is intellectual property. Intellectual property is any unique product of the human intellect that has commercial value. Examples of intellectual property are books, ebooks as well, music, inventions, video games, etc. Copyright laws were created to protect the creator's interests. Those who violate these laws by reproducing, distributing, or publicly displaying the creator's work without their permission are guilty of copyright infringement. Two of the biggest industries hit the hardest by copyright infringement is the music industry and the movie industry. Technology and the internet has advanced so quickly that people can easily press a button and receive the latest movie or download their favorite artist. There have been numerous cases of the industries fighting back to save their creative intellectual properties and protect their revenue. We will look at an example of the music industry. Jamie Thomas Rosette was successfully sued by the music industry. She lost her case and was ruled to pay $222,000. Through her files and file sharing, they were able to find many songs, but they narrowed it down to 24 songs. This is just an example of how you can be charged with copyright infringement, and it can hurt your pockets a lot. There was also another case with a Boston student who all had to pay $675,000 for the same offense. Now, not every use of other people's information will wind you up in jail or paying a couple $100,000. There is something in fact called the fair use law. It is legal to reproduce a copyrighted work without permission of the copyright holder. Here are a few examples that you can use the material that you gather for teaching purposes, research, reporting news or events, or certain YouTube videos. Many of you may find this especially interesting if you upload a video that has music in the background or you hear the TV in the background. YouTube usually disables the audio or doesn't allow the video altogether. However, if you inform them of the fair use laws and you're not using it for monetary gain, they will re-access your video. Online education is a touchy subject in regards to copyright and intellectual properties. Depending on the university or institution that the professor is working in, it's going to have different effects on the material. There are acts in the copyright laws of work for hire. Institutions could impose that act to keep the information, courses, and material created by the professor. There are also some colleges that give the professor all intellectual property and rights over the work that they create. Then there are some colleges that give away the material for free in open courseware areas of their institution. I encourage you to do a little research on your own on intellectual properties and how they affect you. Thank you for taking time to view this video, and I hope you have learned something.